Oh, I'm back to one. My name's Beast, and today we're back with Karigurashi Ren'ai. I feel like I was gonna say something here, but I completely forgot. Oh well. Let's see.
いただきます。
This is actually the line I was supposed to read. Thanks for the food. We're eating dinner at a cozy little dining table. The Aranami household had a picture-perfect meal, but the needs of my house feels more like a real family dinner. There's no special decorations just because of guests. It's just their usual dining table.
どうかしら、たっくん。お口に合うといいんだけど。
It's delicious.
もっとまともな食レポして。もっとうちの母ちゃん喜ばせて。
You know, I honestly think the taste of home is a subtle thing. Every family has its own quirks, right? But when it comes to Miyori's cooking, that quirk is warm. Spreads slowly from the back of your throat. Ah, nostalgic.
すげえな。適応力 S かよ。嬉しくてみよりキュンキュンしちゃうわ。
So good. Can I have seconds?
もちろんよ。じゃんじゃん食べてね。ねえひより、美味しそうに食べてくれる男の子って素敵だと思わない？そうか？まあ黙って食われるよりはいいかもな。ひより、ちゃんとブロッコリー食べなきゃダメよ。
Would you eat broccoli or something? Where with that face of yours?
私の顔とブロッコリーに何の因果が？嫌いってわけじゃないけど、昔中に入ってた虫ごと食べちゃったから苦手なんだよ。もうちゃんと虫取りしてるから大丈夫なのに。うちの子意外と神経質なとこあるの。
You're afraid of bugs with a face like that?
お前は何でもかんでも顔で判断するんじゃないよ。人相占い師か。ちょっと押したらコロッといっちゃいそうな顔してるわよね。こうグイッとね。
I don't have any intention of going wham with your daughter yet.
まだってことは少なくとも予定はあるってことなのね。
Well, always drive cautiously. Miyori would be a good option, though. Honestly, I'd much rather go with you, Miyori.
おいこら、娘の目の前で堂々と人の母親口説くんじゃないよ。
It'll be interesting whose route I end up on first. Think about it. Your mom is super beautiful and young. It's a yes. Totally doable.
確かに。みより、褒め殺されちゃう。
But honestly, I can't imagine dating it.
それはこっちのセリフだかな。きっと今みたいな感じだと思うわ。
It was impressive how Miyori watched us argue, looking like she was enjoying it from the bottom of her heart.
たくま、風呂空いたぞ。
After finishing dinner and chilling in the living room, Miyori, who just got out of the bath, calls out to me. Yeah. What is that, a sleepwear? A bear.
ガオ。
It's not a bear.
お前は帰ってまうぞ。
Ah! Stop it! I'll turn you into game meat, you pest! I grapple with Hiyori, who playfully jumps on me, but even if it's Hiyori, a girl fresh out of the bath, has an advantage. Wait, let's solve this with words. What is that ridiculous outfit?
話し合いでとか言ったくせに罵倒から入るなよ。まあいいじゃん。家でくらい好きな格好させてくれよ。
Aren't you embarrassed to be wearing this at your age?
私、この格好で近所のコンビニまでなら行けるぞ。
If you go to a convenience store in an outfit like this, you'll definitely get a weird nickname. Besides, do you think I'd be happy with sleepwear that has zero sex appeal?
誰もお前を喜ばせようと思って着てないし、そういう方面への配慮はうちではしないぞ。
That's a mom's job. As a woman, how can you? You know, you should learn from Kyone. She was properly erotic after her bath.
知らないけど、第一、去年は風呂上がりじゃなくてもそこそこエロいだろう。
Looking closely? A pattern seems to say, please punch me in the stomach.
やめて。お腹だけはどうか勘弁してください。
I'll take a bath.
オンオフの切り替え早えな。
Goes too. Satisfied Hiyori doesn't bother me any further. Oh, thank God, I almost forgot. I'm vaguely stressed because I found that back molar here, I somehow had not spotted until today a big old fucking cavity, and it's causing me stress. I don't feel it, and it was fucking really hidden. Like, I literally just accidentally happened to spot it while brushing my teeth, and it's just like, when the fuck did that get there? Is that why I've been having a fucking almost coppery taste in my mouth the past few days? So yeah, that's a fucking dentist visit. Soak in the small bathtub lined with old tiles. This bathroom feels like a good old Showa-era bath. The way it's a bad hot water reminds me of Grandma's house. So nostalgic. This is the second house in this mysterious sleepover life, but Hiyori is being so high-spirited has honestly helped. I thought I shouldn't make them worry too much, so I've been acting more naturally than at Kyone's place. I wonder if this is okay. They both seem to be enjoying it, so I hope it wasn't a mistake. But it's just like the two of them in this house. But it's just the two of them in this house. It's gotta be a little lonely. I wonder if they're like that even when I'm not here. If I recall, her father passed away from an illness when Hiyori was a child, and since then Miyori has raised Hiyori by herself. Can't possibly imagine that hardship, but I'd be happy if me being here brought a little more life to the house. Oh, this is paradise. Hi, Miyori.
お待たせ
Yeah, I had a feeling. Sorry to keep you waiting, Miyori says, with her fucking everything out. A classmate's naked mother has barged into the bath. I didn't say anything. I flusteredly avert my eyes, cover them, and hug my knees inside the bathtub.
なに
What, are you embarrassed? Do you voice her
もしかして恥ずかしいの？
or something, Miyori says. That's not the issue. This is bad in so many ways.
そ
You
う
think so? But if you
だ
don't
っ
see
て
these women, it
私の
should
こ
be
と
fine.
女として
Unless
見
you
てな
do
かったら
talk home.
大丈夫なはずだけどたく
Don't squeal. Just get out. It's not my house. But leave. At least wrap a towel around yourself.
タオル巻いてた方がエロいじゃないの
Yuri says. Even so, are you saying being stark naked is better than wearing erotic clothes? Maybe check it out
若
just because
妻
a
がすっ
young
ぽん
wife
込んでお
comes
風呂
into
入ってき
the
た
bath,
ぐ
the
らい
bath
でへ
fully
たれちゃうよ
naked.
うじゃ
You won't be able to win
うちの
over
日
my
和は
Hiyori,
落とせ
you
ない
know,
ぞ
Yuri says. I'm just worried about public decency like a normal person.
未亡人だ
I'm
から
a widow,
せ
so it's safe, Miyuri says. I'm sorry, Miyuri's dad, whom I've never met. Really, I'm sorry. And Hiyori too, while I'm at it. Jeez, give me back the sentimental mood I was just in. If anything, Hiyori seems to be the one who's suffering. In what world is there a mother who shows up naked before everyone? Takumasa.
目の前にいる
This
じゃない
one
の
is right in front of your eyes, Miyuri says. So trying to be a pioneer.
うち
Reports are taking a
貧
bath
乏だ
together
から
like this is
こうして一緒にお風呂入るのも節約
Miyuri
な
says. Can you stop attacking me with realism all of a sudden?
何がダメなの秘書女だから同級生で幼馴染のママが秘書女だからダメなの
Miyuri says. None of this is okay! Hiyori, help me!
計算部だか
And
ら
he
ダ
says
メ
it's
だ
not
っ
a
て言う
code
の
because I've given birth before, Miyuri says.
ダメに決まってんだろバカ
Of course it's not okay, you idiot, Hiyori says. Miyuri is pinched by Hiyori and dragged from the scene. Let's just forget it, yeah. Why do my childhood friends' parents barge into the bath? Please, if someone's gonna barge in, at least let it be the girl herself. Please.
そのね日和に怒られちゃったからさっきのことは忘れて
I have no idea what you're referring to. Since Miyuri, who got out of the bath wearing matching sleepwear with Hiyori, is acting a little embarrassed, I respond while maintaining extreme calm.
そんなことよりこれ着て
More importantly, my question is immediately dispersed by the third matching weird set of sleepwear thrust in front of me. I humbly decline.
そうは問屋が下ろさないぞ新妻家ルール夜はみんなお揃いのパジャマを着 きましょう。または全裸もか。
There's only one option.
フルチンでもか。
Yeah, just one option.
そんなんじゃ明日まで持たないぞ。ツッコミのレパートリー増やしとけ。
Why am I being critiqued? I'd wear it, but there's the size to consider.
パパのだから大丈夫大丈夫。
Don't make me wear a memento so casually.
パパのパジャマタコマに着てほしいな。
They're trying to make me part of the family. Please, take care of my wife and daughter. Father in heaven!
今よ日和。おうよ。
Ah! Let go! You guys what is cowardly! Stop! Stop! Jeez, the only way out of this is to marry into the family now. Hello. I'm clicking on there we go.
記念写真撮ろうぜ。ほらもっと詰めて。仲良し感もっと出して。
Yay, peace, peace. Strike a pose out of
そして
semi-desperation.
撮った画像をグルチャにポイッと。
Wait, why did you just send that?
それは明日のお楽しみにしとけ。
I hate this already. I want to go home. I don't have a home though.
お前も家族になるん
That's
だよ。
what's called familiar love!
ごめんな付き合わせちゃって。
Don't worry about it. The nights are completely deep, and then, perhaps tired from making so much noise, Miuri has fallen asleep in the living room.
でもほんとあんな楽しそうな母ちゃん久しぶりに見たわ。
She was always this energetic, well...
まあな。明日からはもう少し落ち着くと思うから安心してくれ。
Sipping the tea Hiyori made, I watched her put a blanket over the sleeping Miuri. Hiyori is surprisingly responsible at home, and like a certain older sister, you're a really good kid at home.
本当はもっといい子ちゃんしたいんだけど母ちゃん寂しがるから。
So being so serious, you're gonna make me cry.
涙腺ゆる。とても親元離れて一人暮らししに来たやつとは思えないな。
I'm weak for family, stuff like that. And by the way, Hiyori, where am I sleeping?
母ちゃんが私の部屋に布団敷いてくれたらしいからそこで寝てくれ。
Is it okay for me to be sleeping in your room?
襲うなよ。
I can sleep in the living room if you want.
寝ぼけた母ちゃんに襲われるぞ。
I declare that I will never make a move.
ただのヘタレ宣言じゃないか。いいからとっとと寝ようぜ。明日起きられなくなっちゃうか。
Two sets of futons are lined up perfectly without a gap. Alright, let's see.
待って疲れたからってツッコミ放棄しないで。
Are we newlyweds or something?
ツッコミゆるー。まあちょっと話せばいいか。いやそういう問題じゃないか。うっか
Really, so careless.
り。でどうするよ。
For today, I'll sleep on the shop sofa. Just lend me a pillow.
いいのか。
Even if I'm wearing pajamas with zero sex appeal, this is still a bad idea.
うん。私もこれは正直眠れる気がしない。ってパジャマしつけえよ。今はお前も着てんだろうが。
Even if you are childhood friends, we're still a boy and girl of age who have just reunited. For Yuri's sake, this is a time where I should back off. Be it as it may, good night.
ああ、また明日な。家族はみんな仲良し。
Good night, Miyuri. I fixed Miyuri's blanket, which was slipping off, and quietly go downstairs. Morning already. Sofa's a little hard, but it's long, so I slept soundly enough. Good morning.
おはよう、たっくん。ごめんね、お店で寝かせちゃって。日和が恥ずかしがったんでしょ。
No, no, I was the one who insisted.
そうなの？意外と慎み深いのね、たっくん。そんなんじゃ女の子に逃げられちゃうぞ。
It's not like that with Yuri, seriously.
まさか
女の子との間にも友情があるって信じてるタイプ。
夢見がち。
Nah, that anime sucked. Don't want to talk about it. Hiyori, Hiyori, your mom is being noisy first thing in the morning.
いつものことだよ。
It's only been one day. I've only experienced one day of this. Hiyori, who is carelessly gnawing on toast while watching a morning variety show, gives me a look that says, what a pain. See that? Look at that cold shoulder. There's nothing going on between us, right?
倦怠期は誰でもあんな感じよ。
We're skipping a whole stage of the relationship. What happened to the honeymoon phase?
たくま、早く朝飯食えよ。遅刻すんぞ。
I'm out now.
行ってきます。いってらっしゃい。
我が子が2人仲良く並んで登校なんて夢みたい。
No, but seriously, I was welcomed from start to finish. Is she really okay with all this?
昔こんな息子が欲しいわーって小さいタクマ見ながら言いまくってたらしいぞ。
I have zero memory of that.
安心しろ、私もだ。
You forgot I even existed.
そんなものはないぞ。ツッコミが浅
I
かった
forgot, but
わ。
I did promise to be your bride or something in the future day.
止めた感想がそれって。
さすが日和です。感想も浅い。実際そんなもんよ。たっくんに過度な期待はしないことね。
私期待なんてこれどっちもしてないんだけど。
今日ね、今のは彩香に言ったんだろ。ほら、兄が欲しいだのをほざいてたから。まあ一人っ子の日和にはわからないことでしょうけど。お前以外ここにいるやつらみんな一人っ子なんだが。っていうか日和、なんなのあの仲良しパジャマ画像。口ぶりよりはずっと楽しそうじゃないですか。
変なの送ってこないでよ。ブロックするから。
待ち受けにぴったりかと思ってさ。これでいつでも私とタクマのことを思い出せる。
じゃああんたの待ち受けにしてあげる。
リド、私のお気に入りの白長スクジラ待ち受けが。因果応報ですね。でもちょっと楽しそうでムカつきました。まああやちゃんの家はいろいろ大変だから。
なんというか個性的。
私のイカれた家族を紹介するぜ。はい、実際イカれてるので普通なお兄ちゃんが欲しいんです。こらこら、家族を悪く言うんじゃありません。じゃあうちの子になってみますか。日和なんて3分で死にますよ。どういうこと？言い出しっぺの私が言うことじゃないけど、そんなところにたっくん止めるのもどうかと思うわね。
あやちゃんの家で懲りて私のところに泊まりに来なければいいんだ。
リト、あんたってばまだ仲直りしてないの？
仲直りじゃない、これは食材なの。
ほんと頑固だなリトは。
っていうかあいつもうずっとあんたんちいればいいのに。お揃いのパジャマなんか着ちゃって実際の口ぶりよりずいぶん仲良さそうだったじゃない。
まあな、たくまのやつうちの母ちゃん口説いてたし。
But I'm kind of curious. Hold on.
セーブしますか？
Previous. What if I were to say I don't hate Hiyori? I was like Hiyori.
何度も言うが、そう簡単に好感度上がると思うなよ。
でも今ハートがギュイーンって満たされる音がしたけど。
何？私今自覚なしに攻略されてんの？
怖っ。
And now we ski. Fuck, I have to send
それは明日のお
I
楽し
forgot
み
about
にしと
that.
け。
I forgot about that! 1952. 1952. They were flashes of nudity, but sadly that does not change a thing.
いくら日和をそういう目で見られないからって見境
Okay,
な
he
いわ
does
ね。
still say he was hitting on my mom.
どうする？
So
まあ
let's
な、
go back to the save
た
where
く
that
ま
was
のやつ
actually the
う
truth.
ちの母ちゃん口説いてたし。いくら日和をそういう目で見られないからって
見境ないわね。
今日ね、さりげに私のことディスんのやめてくんない？ちょっと不安になってきました。冗談でもうちでそんなことしたら3分で死んじゃいますから。
They're having disturbing conversations again today, those guys. I know my bread trembling at the new intel at the Yohakari household where I'm staying starting tomorrow is dangerous.
かしかし。
Just because I won't give you any doesn't mean you can start chewing on the other end of my bread.
このまま行けばキスできるぞ。喜べ。
With this momentum, it feels like my lips are going to be chewed on along with the bread. Why does this girl always sponge off my lunch? I wonder if she said I was the one attached to me.
俺の出番はないのか。
Yes, good.
たくま、今日もバイト探しに行くのか？
Yes, yeah, I have to decide on this sooner rather than later. Since I promised to become independent as soon as possible, job hunting is an urgent task.
なら私が紹介してやんよ。
Seriously? It's not a pyramid scheme, is it?
だからお前は私にどんなイメージ抱いてるんだよ。
Because you have a face that looks like it'd be easily tricked.
すげえな、私百面相かよ。何にでもなれる可能性を秘めた顔してるんだな。
You started taking it positively at the end, but it all can be explained because you have a dumb-looking face. Jokes aside, what kind of job is it?
ついてくりゃわかる。ほら行くぞ。
Yeah, it's fine, but tell Rito first. She's probably waiting for you like yesterday. Point to Rito is fiddling with her smartphone in the hallway, glancing our way.
マジリコシュキ
With heart in her eyes, Hiyori runs towards Rito. Hiyori explains the situation to Rito. Suddenly my eyes meet Rito's. As expected, she glares at me. I feel a silent pressure saying don't do anything unnecessary.
おっしゃー、帰ろうぜ。ってどうした？メデューサに睨まれたカエルみたいな顔して。
Could have just said like a frog that's been stared at by a snake.
何も睨むことないじゃないの。今日ね、見てたの？意外と細かいとこ気回るくせに、どうしてリトのこと男の子だって勘違いしたかな。別にどうだっていいし。これはほっといても大丈夫そうかな。たっくんなら自分でどうにかできるでしょ。まあそれはそれとして、リトこれから暇でしょ。ちょっと買い物付き合ってよ。あやちゃんも呼んでるから。いいよ。
Part-time job at your house.
住み込みバイトって感じでいいじゃん。
いいじゃん。
Even the shop owner, Miyori, is carelessly agreeing. More importantly, what's with these clothes? It's a skirt. Do I have to seriously wear a skirt?
ノリノリで着といて今さら文句言うんじゃないよ。
てっきり女装願望があるのかと思っちゃったわ。
I'm not. That's kind of breezy, sure, but is it a bit too short? Why is it even more of a mini skirt than Hiyori's?
むしろ長ければそれでいいのかよ。
If I'm dressed like this, you'll lose customers. Hey, what a wonderful boy, ma'am! He's here, isn't he? I want to eat him up. Just kidding.
大好評じゃないか。
うちのお店メイン層おばさまだからね。若い男の子には目がないのよ。
I feel like my life is in danger.
そんな格好してるお前が言うことではないな。
But is it really okay? Honestly, it helps that you're letting me work, but frankly, it seems like you're fine, even if I wasn't here. Even for a weekday evening, there aren't many customers.
気にしなくていいのよ。お店はついでみたいなもので、他のお店にうちで作った和菓子をおろすのがメインだから。
母ちゃん、仕込みとかで案外忙しいから手伝ってくれると助かるんだってさ。
Wait, Miri makes these? Surprised looking at the Japanese sweets I was casually carrying. They have a level of perfection that makes it hard to believe they're handmade. Plus, I got up bed earlier. The taste is great.
お休みの日とかはもっとお客さん来たりするんだぞ。
そういうことだから安心してキビキビ働いてね。私お夕飯の準備まで寝るから。
Man! So much for surprising you busy.
昨日はしゃぎすぎちゃって疲れ抜けてないの。いやー、もう年かしら。
誰でもあんだけ騒げば疲れるっての。
たっくんのことよろしくね、いより。
Saying that Miuri goes up to the second floor. Even though it's her own shop, she's incredibly free.
さあたくま、給料分はこき使ってやるからな。バイトだからってなめんなよ。
Counter to tell me, so what should I do?
そうだな。仕込みの準備とかは母ちゃんいないとできないし、しばらく接客でもしててくれ。
Roger, Roger.
なめくさった若者みたいな返事の仕方やめろ。ってほら、お客さん来たぞ。
Welcome, master.
キモいわね。
気持ち悪いです。
Got carried away and put my own to showing the customers my utmost hospitality, but it was a poor match for the audience. Insulted by the childish friend trio, caught cross-dressing, I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Acting manager, my huge uniform is a huge flop with the young girls.
今のは年関係なく誰だってキモいと思うけど。つか、うちそういう店じゃないし。
本当に日和のとこでバイト始めたのね。お祝いに来てよかったわ。
Miss, taking a photograph is prohibited in the shop.
たくまさん、どうしてそんなにミニなスカートを。
Could you not slyly take pictures while acting embarrassed? Rito, you.
これムービーだから。
Go home. Your customers, but go home.
注文どうする？
いつものちょうだい。
私も。あやかもいつものください。あやか、お前そんなに来ないだろ？
Apparently being childhood friends, Kiona and Rito come here often. Yuri, can I change now?
真っ裸接客か？
I said change! Nobody said anything about getting naked, you idiot!
じゃあ、せっかくだからあれ着るか。
Oh, enough other costumes. A few minutes later. Wait, these are the weight pajamas.
着てから文句言うなよ。
たっくん取られたがりなの？
What are you going to do with a picture of this kill?
10年後の話のネタにするわ。
Stop it with the long-term preservation. I was teased thoroughly in my first ever shift at a part-time job ended safely. Ish.
たっくんお疲れ様。どうだった？うちでのバイトは。
Miri, looking refreshed after a long nap, offers words of appreciation. If I can do something about the clothes, I think I can do my best.
よかった。基本はうちに泊まりに来てる時だけ入ってくれたらいいから。あとは暇な時に適当にちょいちょいと。
Is that really okay?
いいのよ。たまにお手伝いさんがいれば助かるなぐらいに思ってたから。あ、でもちゃんとお給料は出すから安心してね。
I want to become a child and move in my family.
お前それ、今日姉のとこでも言ってたらしいじゃん。
Yuri's remark pierces me, having underestimated the childish friends information network.
まあまあ、今日は疲れたでしょ。先にお風呂入ってきていいわよ。
Nope, I'll go last.
昨日のがトラウマになってんぞこい
じゃあいっそ3人い。
つ。なんで私まで混浴 OK な感じにしてるの？普通に嫌なんだけど。
ママと一緒にお風呂入りたくないの？
たくまと入りたくないの。母ちゃんともあんま入りたくないけど。
じゃあやっぱり私と2人きりで入りましょうね。
Why does it turn out like this?
まあたっくんたらおませさんなんだから。日和すく水貸して。水着なら OK でしょ。
母ちゃんのすく水はアウトだろ。
I almost shouted doable, but my self-control won out. Couldn't get a good look yesterday, but this room has no surprises.
どんな部屋なら満足するんだよ。
Calling it a room, but it's really just separated from the living room by sliding fusuma doors. Even so, it's still Hiyori's personal space. I'm here because she agreed to showing me her notes for our classes. Notes are so neat. Just full of surprises.
むしろお前の中の日和像がどうなってるか全く想像できないぞ。
Aside from mysterious doodles here and there, there's a notebook that properly grasps the main points. Now then, shall I look for porn mags?
お前。さてはリトと同じく私のこと男にしか見てないな。そして黙って女の子のタンスを開けようとするな。
I thought you'd be happy if I did.
本当に私のことなんだと思ってるの？
Jokes aside, do you actually have any porn mags or something?
私のことじゃないけどさ、ちょっとは時代を考えろよ。お前だって持ってないだろ。
Not you meant say it, that's true. Then what is show me your PC better?
若者の PC 離れ。
寂しい時代になったわね。
Is it lonely? Before I know it, Miuri is spacing out nonchalantly next to me.
男友達いる娘の部屋に勝手に入ってくんなよ。
こんな夜遅くに二人きりでお泊まりなんて許さないわよ。
昨日悪意ある布団の敷き方した人が言うセリフ。
だってあれは3人で寝ようと思って敷いたの。
Is that why they were stuck perfectly together?
3人で寝るのもそうだけど、布団2枚にはきついだろう。
やだー、うちにいるときは3人一緒なの。一緒じゃなきゃダメなの。
Miuri's finally starts throwing a tantrum, but honestly, there's nothing I can do. Send an eye signal to Hyuri saying you handle this, and she seems to understand, making a weird face.
まったく母ちゃんはしょうがないな。3人で寝るか。
Now hold on there.
まあ見てろって。まずは
Just when I wonder what she's saying, Hyuri opens the sliding doors, lays out 2 futons in the room just like yesterday, and lays out Miuri's futon in the living room next to it.
これなら3人で寝られるだろう。
うちの子天才だわ。
For this, well, thinking it's technically a different room, I try to go toward the living room, but Hyuri stops me.
どこ行くんだ？たくまはこっち。
No, then what's the point?
母ちゃん寝相悪いんだよ。隣なんかで寝たら私潰されちゃうだろ。
もう日和ったら失礼しちゃうわ。プンプン。
Hyuri is fuming, but seeing there's overflowing energy in what Hyuri is saying seems to be true. Keeping the sliding doors open so we can have our threesome sleep must be Hyuri's way of compromising.
でもこっち向いて寝たらぶっ殺すからな。
Please consider the fact that I might toss and turn.
私の寝顔ならいくらでも見てくれていいのよ。無視された。タクに無視された。まだまだいける体の未亡人なのに無視された。
Could you stop seducing me every now and then? It's tiring to deal with every time.
2日目にしてもう慣れてきたな、お前。
In the end, I end up sleeping next to Hyuri.
見るなよ。絶対こっち見るなよ。
Is that a dare?
私はずっとお前を見ているぞ。
Scary. I mean, you face the other way too. Is there anything fun about sleeping while looking at my back?
家族3人で一緒に眠れる。幸せ。
でも明日からは綾香のとこだもんな、たくま。
I'll come to stay again, so gotta think that I got the same reaction from Soji at the Aranami
たく
house.
ま、明日からはきっと地獄だぞ。
Worrying. Don't say things that make me anxious so casually.
リトのとこは言わずもがなだけど、綾香のところが一番危なそうだからな。
They were talking about that at noon too, but it's like they were kind of demon realm as the graceful Ayaka house. Graceful Ayaka's house. I can't even imagine. I have no memory of Ayaka's family either. Or rather, since Ayaka was a year younger, I probably didn't have much contact with them, so honestly, I'm anxious.
綾香に弟いるんだけどさ、前に友達数人を止めたんだって。
How's your younger brother, huh?
止まったやつ、その後みんな死んだんだよね。
Is that a serious incident?
まあ死んではないけど、その弟くんは二度と友達を綾香の家に呼ぶことはなかったらしい。
What on earth happened?
たっくん、辛くなったらいつでもうちに来ていいからね。なんなら永住してもいいからね。ね。
Good night!
逃げたな。
I've turned my face away. It's unbearable being watched by Hyori right next to me, so I cover myself with a futon and go to sleep.
なあ、たくま。起きてる？
I'm awake.
はよ寝ろ！
You too.
娘がよそのうちに嫁ぐ朝って こんな感じなのね。しくしく。
意味わかんねえぞ母ちゃん。
Every time this fucking... I don't know what it is, but every time this sprite pops up, I for a second think that it's just her exposed midriff, and I don't know why. It's only for a fraction of a second, but it still gets me. Egg on my face and all that. Another serving, please.
お前も朝から食いすぎだぞ。白米なら無限に出てくると思うな。
お米ならいくらでもあるからずっとうちにいて永住してって。
Yuri, your mother is kind of annoying.
お前、人の母親になんてことを。
日よりも家族3人仲良く暮らしましょう。早くありったけのお米でタックンの胃袋をつかむのよ。
うっとうしい。
Yuri has been like this since the moment I woke up. I wouldn't mind staying forever, but it would be a problem for Yuri, so I'd prefer not to burden her.
日和が嫌だって言うんなら私がタックンと再婚する。絶対家族になる。
娘にしゃもじで尻叩かれたくなかったら今すぐタクマから離れろ。
Yuri, don't make Yuri so lonely. She's almost past the point of no return.
母ちゃん相手にしたくないからって私に矛先向くんなよ。ほれ、おかわり。
Thanks.
2人とももう夫婦でいいんじゃない？
No, we should not.
よくないぞ。
息子が上京する時の朝ってこんな気持ちになるのね。しかしか。
私と一緒に学校へ行くだけだから夕方には娘はちゃんと帰ってくるぞ。
まさかママに内緒で駆け落ちするつもりなのね。その他に持ってる荷物は何？正直に言いなさい。
教科書とかお弁当だけど。
お弁当？逃げるようにして乗った誰もいない普通電車の座席でお弁当広げて窓からの景色を2人で眺めながら哀愁にくれるのね。母ちゃんごめんよ。
Hey, Yuri, how long is this little drama for us going to last? We'll be late.
無視していいぞ。じゃあ母ちゃん
行ってきマンモス。
いってらっしゃい。
What is with these people? Yuri doesn't follow us outside, and I walk with Yuri through a shopping district, which has a decent amount of traffic even in the morning. Is Yuri really going to be okay on her own?
タクマは心配性だな。今頃ケロリとしながら今で朝ドラ見てるって。
As expected of her, she knows her mother inside and
で
out.
もタクマ、次うち来た時はもう帰れないかもな。
That's frightening.
そんだけ気に入られてるってことだろ。素直に喜べよ。
So I have a chance, what you're saying. What about you? In the unlikely event that your mom hits on me and we start dating, what will you do?
そうだな。お前を殺して私も死ぬ。
I'd like to live, thank you.
なら年相応につつましく生きとけ。ところでタクマ、
What is it, bedhead girl?
これ寝癖じゃないからそういうもんだから平和の象徴だから。
That's amazing. All the world's hopes are packed into your messy hair, huh?
私の毛髪の造形はどうでもいいんだよ。お前さ、もうちょっと離れて歩けよ。
Why?
なんでって他のやつらに変な勘違いされるだろ。
Dude, I feel people glancing at us, but so self-conscious. It's not like we're linking arms. No one's gonna make a big deal after just walking side by side.
なんだと？つまりあれか？お前は私がガキだって言いたいのか？
Maybe an innocent maiden with no tolerance for romance.
自分で言いながら笑うんじゃないよ。
It just occurred to me, but compared to Miuri, you've got thin skin, don't you? You should live a little more freely.
私をどうしたいんだお前は。私に一体何を求めてるんだ？
For now, just put a piece of toast in your mouth.
使い倒されてお約束させようとすんなよ。今はもうどうやってもギャグにしかなんないやつじゃん。
Half-assed sense of reason is killing your potential.
理性失ったらダメだろう。っていうか、あたしこう見えて結構理性ある方だと思うんだけど、綾香あたりの方がタが外れたらやばいと思うぞ。
Okay, I'll get that impression.
昨日も言ったけど、あいつも含めて綾香の家族には気をつけろよ。
So threatening. I wonder what kind of fierce warriors live in the graceful Ayaka's house.
遅刻遅刻
There's textbooks in my bag. Forgot to take the textbooks out of my bag with my other belongings. This bag would be a pain in the ass in the classroom. I left it in the locker. No choice, I'll have to borrow Rito's. Rito's diligently taking notes next to me. Stark contrast to the blonde in front of us, who is faintly snoring. Rito, sorry, but could you let me see your textbook? Rito, listening? Rito-chan.
ちゃん付けしないで。
Glares at me out of the corner of her eye, looking displeased. He's still mad, apparently.
教科書なら私じゃなくて反対の鬼塚さんに見せてもらって。
She has a name that reminds me of a legendary teacher. It's a surprising name for a plain face.
ちょっとクラスメートの名前覚えないよ。
No, but wouldn't a girl get nervous showing her textbook to a transfer student she barely knows? I'd feel bad asking.
鬼塚さん元ヤンだからそういうの気にしないと思うけど。
Hey now, her character is getting fleshed out at an incredible speed, even though she hasn't said a word. At this rate, Hiyori's presence will get even weaker. Hiyori was sleeping during class. Flint is awake. It just occurred to me, bud. When girls have to fart during class, how do they hold it in? What?
窒息しながら苦しんで死ね消しかす。
Rita's affection level just dropped sharply again, but I'm more curious about the other thing. Maybe I'll ask Hiyori later. I'm at the age where I want to aggressively ask things no one wants to hear.
そらもうすかしっぺよ。
いよいよ綾香のお家ですね。たくまさん。
I have no idea why, but I have the feeling that Hiyori just said you would just let it rip. Like, just something about her gives the fucking energy that would be the answer. Anyways. Yeah. Follow behind the oddly enthusiastic Ayaka, feeling nervous. After being thoroughly threatened again during lunch, I decided to enter Ayaka's Yohakari household with my servility turned up to max.
到着です。
Oh. On a street lined with relatively new houses stands a somewhat detached house with a proper garden. From what I've heard, Ayaka is the eldest daughter with a younger sister and brother, so it's the ideal house for a family of 5.
ただいまー。たくまさんもどうぞ。
Excuse me for intruding. Give a modest greeting, carefully line up my shoes and turn around.
君がたくまくんかい？
You already scared me, please back off. A refreshing older gentleman greets me with a smile. Yes, I'm Setoda Takuma. I'll be in your care store today. Pleasure to meet you.
そうかいそうかい。俺は夜はかり龍之介。綾香の父だ。
His refreshing nature, completely contrary to the warnings I was given, disarms me. He casually approaches me with a smile just as I think he's going to casually tap my shoulder.
うちの娘に手出したらぶっ殺すぞ我。
I'm thoroughly threatened.
綾香がどうしてもって言うから許可したが、俺の目が黒いうちはこの家で人並みに幸せな生活を送れると思うなよ小僧。
His language is is unimaginably foul for his appearance, but this much is still within my expected parameters. I will live subserviently. I'm fully aware, father.
誰がお父様じゃ！お父さん！ああ、なんでもないよ、綾香。たくまくんのことはパパに任せて先に部屋に戻ってなさい。
The Yohakari family father, whose voice changes dramatically between his daughter and me.
お父さん、もしたくまさんに変なことしたら綾香許しませんからね。
安心しなさい。変なことはしないから。
He gets away with it, not letting his plastered smile slip for a second for the suspicious Ayaka. Ayaka still looks uneasy, but goes ahead.
そうさ。 変なことはしないさ。変なことは。
Don't be shaken, I must not fall for his pace. Saying anything careless here will only worsen my position. Make an effort to smile too, I must appeal that I am harmless.
とりあえず金玉潰してお
Aka! Aka, help!
貴様早速本性を現したな。
Anyone would scream when their manhood is in danger!
もうやっぱりお父さん、たくまさんにひどいことしようとしましたね。
違うんだ綾香、ゴキブリが出ただけなんだ。それでちょっとびっくりしてしまったようなんだ。そうだよなたくま。
Am I supposed to not?
従えばここは見逃してやってもいい。
I don't want to cause trouble for Aka, so I reluctantly decide to obey Ryunosuke. I'm sorry for scaring you, Aka.
ゴキブリが我が家に。もうおしまい。燃やす。
Yeah, an Aka, a trembling woman is muttering something far more dangerous than Ryunosuke.
お母さん、その手に持ったライターを離して。
マリカ落ち着きなさい。ゴキブリはもうパパが駆除したから大丈夫だ。だからな。
でも1匹見たら100匹いると思いなさいって昔おばあちゃんが言ってたわ。やっぱり燃やすしか。
100匹駆除したから。いやもうこの町のゴキブリは全てパパが駆除したから。根こそぎ絶滅させたから。
ほらお父さんもこう言ってますからね。お母さん、
それならお母さん安心。
Catch a sight of me and lets out a bizarre scream. I'm set up to talk to my I'll be in your car for care from the day.
やだ、男の子ない。やだ。
She disinfects me with alcohol spray.
うちの妻に何をするんだ。
All appearances, I'm the victim, aren't I?
それ以上近づかないで。じゃないと燃やしちゃうから。
Hastily stepped back about 3 steps.
お父さん、とりあえずお母さん連れてリビングに。
ああ。
Ryunosuke leads Aga's mother, who looks utterly exhausted, away from the back into the back. Ayaka?
すみません、うちの母マリカって言うんですけど、ひどい潔癖症で、特に家族以外の男の人見るといつもあんな感じで。
That doesn't explain the cockroach thing. He's always like that? I think that's quite some if she's like that. Not just when I'm around. Well, it's not my place to say about it. Maybe I should refrain from staying over.
ダメです。たくまさんのことは綾香が守りますから。
Did you go that far for me, Ayaka?
うちはこんなんなので、今までまともにお友達も呼べたことないんです。呼べても同じくらい変ななあちゃんぐらいで。でもたくまさんならきっと耐えてみせてくれると思って。
I need to endure it? I'm not as physically durable or spiritually enlightened as I look. I'm a calcium-deficient young man who gets furious over minor things.
うちではお兄ちゃんって呼んであげますから。
Alright, leave it to me. That single phrase hits too hard for me, the an only child who has wanted a little sister for years.
お母さんは3メートル以内に近づかなければ着火されることはないと思いますし、お父さんもなるべく綾香がそばにいますから。
Say it again. Say Oni-chan again.
はい、お兄ちゃん。
I'm getting Ayaka to call me Oni-chan. Someone who slips past us casually spits on me. Put my hand on my cheek and feel warm saliva. Turn around and see a girl who looks a little like Ayaka with a demonic glare on her face. She glances at me and goes up to the second floor without a word. Is this a reward?
違うと思います。こら、マル！たくまさんに謝りなさい！マル！
Ayaka chases after the girl called, hold on, another little sister. Meet Maru for the first time. Ayaka chases after the girl called Maru. Could you be her younger sister? This house is dangerous, isn't it? Thinking that, I take the opportunity to lick the saliva off my hand. If anyone saw me, I'd be the dangerous one.
兄ちゃんやるな。
Oh no, oh no. This man really just saw that and his reaction is like, holy shit, you got balls, respect. Oh, you saw that.
マ 丸姉ちゃんに唾吐きかけられてそんなに冷静だったの兄ちゃんが初めてだよ。
Baby-faced boy in a school uniform stares at me with sparkling eyes. For some reason he's complimenting me, but I didn't do anything amazing. If anything, I might have been socially dead if Ayaka had seen me. Now, how should I silence him? Ayaka's younger brother.
僕ダンって言うんだ。兄ちゃんたくまだろ。あや姉ちゃんから聞いてるよ。
He has a boyish energy bouncing around like a small animal. Girl just now, mother, right? Is she Ayaka's younger sister?
そうだよ、丸姉ちゃん。あや姉ちゃんに近づく男のこと大嫌いだから気をつけた方がいいよ。
It's this one, huh? Between the doting dad and this, Ayaka really is loved.
なあ兄ちゃん。
Could you stop calling me Mini-chan? Only want to be Ayaka's Oni-chan.
なんでだよ。あや姉ちゃんにお兄ちゃんって気持ち悪く呼ばせてんだから。
Oh, fair. Call me whatever you like. He makes a perfectly irrational point that leaves me speechless in a flinch. He doesn't look like he's thinking about anything, but he's surprisingly sharp.
兄ちゃん、とりあえず僕の部屋来てよ。あや姉ちゃん戻ってこないし。
Won't do anything weird.
僕のことを何だと思ってるの？今のところ兄ちゃんの方がよっぽど変だからね。
It's true that compared to the other Yohakari residents, this Dan seems like a normal person who can be reasoned with. For that very reason, I can't feel safe. He might just be hiding into her true nature. Decide to follow him quietly. If I have to deal with him, a closed room is more convenient. Dan's room is an uninteresting room with no particular features. Now then, shall I look for porn mags?
待ってよ。
Hey Hyori, I bet you'd like to hear about this old school guy who's actually hiding porn mags in this day and age. Don't think you're hiding them successfully. I assume your sister and mother have already found them. In other words, sexual preferences are an open book to your family.
僕、今日からどうやってこの家で生きていけばいいの？
Oh, so you like older women, huh? Looks like we have similar tastes. Make a random guess. Immediately found a porn mag and started enjoying it.
なんで兄ちゃんは初対面の姉ちゃんの弟の部屋で好き勝手できるの？
Because I'm your Nichan, little brother.
兄ちゃん。
What an easy target. However, it's important to keep flattering Dan, because his room is the only place in this house where I might find peace.
ここにいたんですね、たくまさん。
Call me Oni-chan when we're alone!
僕いるんだけど。っていうか、あや姉ちゃん、勝手に入ってこないでよ。
さっきはすみません。うちの妹が。
無視しないで。
もう、お姉ちゃん今はたくまさんとお話ししてるの。
Call me Oni-chan!
あや姉ちゃん大丈夫？やっぱりこの人ちょっと変だよ。
You who has two older sisters dare call me weird, you older woman-loving pervert.
うわ
すっかりダンに懐かれてますね。お兄ちゃん。
Switch places. I want to switch places with him even if he's your little brother.
どんだけ羨ましいの。
The fate of a sorrowful only child. Wow. That's a proper girl's room.
お兄ちゃん、京姉と日和のところで何を見てきたんですか？
Oh no. I feel like the bears disqualify this. It's flowery and smells like a girl's room. Kyone's was just pigsty, and Hyori's room was relaxing with its tatami mats, but not very girly. But what is that chimera? There are a lot of strange, hard to describe stuffed animals, but I'll try to ignore them.
どうしましょうか？
Arka asks, sitting on the bed with a slight blush. The sun hasn't set yet, and there's still time until dinner. I came to Arka's room because you invited me, but now that I'm here, I can't think of anything to do. Can't believe it. I was so careless at Kyone and Kyoto's places that now that I'm in a formal situation, I'm getting strangely nervous.
パパがお菓子を持ってきてあげたぞ。
The door bursts open and Yonosuke arrives with a big smile and some snacks.
お父さん、入ってくるときはちゃんとノックしてください。
たくまくんがいるんだからいいじゃないか。それとも 何かパパに見られてまずいこと。
Put his face close to mine to give me a check.
お兄ちゃんとはそういう関係じゃないんですから、変な勘違いしないでください。
そうかそうか、これはすまないこと。に、いっちゃ、
There's a misunderstanding. Quickly denied Tadinosuke is giving me an intense look.
早くお父さんは出てってください。これからいいところなんですから。
いいところ。
There's a misunderstanding.
君はうちの娘のことをどういう目で見ているんだ。
Like she's my real sister?
姉様の妹は私だけなんだけど。
Oh yeah. You're her only sister. He can't be her sister because he's a guy. Suddenly a gaze 10 times colder than Ryunosuke was poured upon me from the doorway.
までちょうどいいからさっきのことたくまさんに謝って。
唾吐きかけてどうもごめんなさい、このクソロリコン野郎。
What are you calling a lolicon? I may look a little young, but she's only a year younger than me. It's legal.
姉様だけじゃなく私まで性的な目で見る見境ない性欲の獣が、それ以上汚らわしい目で清純な姉様を見るな。
I feel like I should know this voice. It sounds very familiar, but I can't place it right now. It's possibly just. Oh yeah, that's why I know it. That makes sense now. Kurorka. By which I mean both the character and the voice actress, because the voice actress also goes by Kitamirika. Which is funny because she also voices Hoshiori Kirika.
「父親だからって姉様の部屋に勝手に入らないで。」
はい。
He's so weak. Main pillar of the Yoga Kakaria family who looked so defeated suddenly loses all his bravado.
姉様、こいつは危険です。今からでも遅くないですから、どうか止まらせるなんて暴挙をやめてください。
Maru Ayaka's younger sister dresses Ayaka in an unbelievably polite tone.
やだもん。
But Ayaka's throwing a tantrum.
ああ、兄ちゃんここにいたのか。なんだよ、トイレ行くとか言ってあや姉ちゃんと密会しないでよ。僕と遊ぶ約束したろ。
My bad, but if Ayaka invites me, I can't refuse, can I?
そこは断ってよ。男との友情を大切にしてよ。
ショタコン。
Could you stop making baseless accusations about everything?
ダンはやるから、綾香には近づかないでくれ。
父さん、僕のこと売らないでよ。
I don't want him!
みんなご飯。
While you spray me, get blasted with deodorant by Marika.
あやちゃんのお友達汚い。
I was just sprayed by you right now, though.
何？マリカにぶっかけられただと？
You watched the whole thing happen right in front of your eyes.
父さん、母さん、ご飯なんでしょ。早く食べようよ。ほーら。
Dan reading, the atmosphere takes his parents away. Not bad.
大丈夫ですか？ふきふき。
Ayaka wipes the mysterious liquid, which seems to be deodorant, off of me with a handkerchief. Thanks, Ayaka. If you could please tell your mom that the stuff shouldn't be sprayed on. That stuff shouldn't be sprayed on people.
不老人の分際で姉様の私物を汚すなんて許されない。
どうしてみんなお兄ちゃんのこと邪険にするの？
私の姉様になんて気色の悪い呼び方をさせてるの。
Scary. That's a scary little sister, Summer. He threatens me with a low voice Ayaka can't hear.
お兄ちゃん、ほらまた拭いてあげますから、こっちを向いてください。
Oh, my bad, Ayaka. He's reloading another shot, that girl.
勘違いしないでください。ガムを噛んでいるだけですね。
お お行儀悪いから静かに噛みなさい。あ、いけない。こんなところまで汚れちゃって。
Burst fire that doesn't miss a momentary lapse. In the instant Ayaka glances away, a 3-round burst of saliva lands on my face. How much practice does this girl have spitting on others' faces? I lick Maru's saliva while stealing a glance at Ayaka. I, Setoda Takuma, am not a man who will be outdone by a little girl with a foul mouth. Perhaps surprised by my bizarre act, she flinches. Go on, try to shoot again. I'll take up as much as you can spit out. You hear me?
この男、やはり危険。姉様、夕食が冷めてしまいますから先にリビングへ。その男は私が代わりに拭いておきますので。
マル、ヤクマさんにちゃんと謝るのよ。ではお兄ちゃん、先に行ってますね。
Yeah. Deliberately let Ayaka go without stopping her. After maintaining mutual silence until Ayaka's footsteps are gone.
今すぐ土下座してお前の貧相なチンポを床にこすりつけながら謝ったらさっきのことは黙っててあげる。
That's my line, you old brat. I can tell Ayaka that you spit on me again, you know.
ペドブタ風情がこの私を脅すつもり？
Could you stop the baseless insults already? Ayaka's sister, whose mouth got even fouler, was clearly holding back earlier. It might not be my place to say, but if you push men away just because they're men, Ayaka will never find a wonderful relationship. Isn't it your duty to quietly watch over her happiness if you care for your sister?
はあ？何を勘違いしてるか知らないけど、姉様に出会いなんて不要。
You're a dad in the old siscon, huh?
じゃあそのシスコンの唾液舐めて喜んでる男は何なの？クズなの？姉様を妹扱いしてるようだけど、例えばあんたに姉様みたいな可愛い妹がいたらどう思う？
You're so right. Wait, I'm gonna need for a green. Die. I'm just not gonna get along with this one. He's a fucking freak. I almost agree, but I don't want to be that kind of overtly possessive older brother. I want to limit myself to obstructing illicit heterosexual relationships at most. Listen up, Ayaka's sister. You and I have exchanged fluids. We practically had sex.
今この場でねじ切られたいの？
Nothing.
分かったのなら今すぐ姉様のことは忘れて、寒空の下で全裸になって踊って国家機関に捕まって。
I understand up to leaving, but why must I be arrested?
本当に姉様のことを忘れられる人間なんてこの世にはいないもの。
If I dared to joke that she's my childhood friend, but I kind of forgot her, I feel like she'd actually kill me.
なんで黙るの？死ぬの？死んで。
Stop piling on the death wishes.
一度だけ忠告しておくけど、もし姉様にちょっかい出したら、私は逮捕されたって構わないから。
Do or die warning.
私はお前をいつでも見ている。
Being watched. She leaves the room. She gives me one last look of utter disgust. She has an air about her that wants to forcefully drive me out, but judging by her father and the others, she can't completely ignore Ayaka's will.
兄ちゃん、無事だったか？マル姉ちゃんに罵倒されてもびくともしないなんて、さすがだね。
Honestly, I want that girl to call me Oni-chan too. I want you to insult me while calling me that. I don't flinch, but I get scared.
兄ちゃん気持ち悪いけどたくましいな。
I am Takuma.
つまんな。
It's incredibly difficult to eat. It's like I would throw a fit if I shared the dining table. I'm eating alone at a separate table. I only have a paper cup, paper plate, and disposable chopsticks. Still, I'm grateful just to be allowed to eat with them. Marika keeps glancing at me from the other table. I wonder if she's worried about whether the food suits my taste, despite everything. So good. Despite the situation, my motto is to enjoy my meal, so I state my honest opinion. Marika lets out a small sigh of relief, so she was concerned after all. I've enjoyed the distinct family flavors of Taranami and Nizuma households, but Marika's cooking gives the impression that she tries new recipes. It seems she prefers to experiment with different dishes each time she cooks rather than sticking to a fixed taste. It's clear from the several recipe books stacked in the kitchen. Huh? What's wrong, Aka?
お兄ちゃんが寂しそうにしてたので来ちゃいました。一緒に食べましょ
Or an angel?
う。やっぱりご飯は楽しく食べたいですよね。
Not with all my might, healed by the smile of the Archangel Aka.
兄ちゃん僕も来てあげたよ。
No need.
なんでだよ僕も仲間に入れてよ。だってあっち父さんとマル姉ちゃんがすっごい怖い顔して黙々と食べるんだよ。
That won't do. You must enjoy your meals. Here, you can sit next to me. A double negative order rests on the dining table I just glanced at. I don't want to eat in a place like that either. Sayaka, where should I sleep tonight?
申し訳ないですけど、ダンの部屋でも大丈夫ですか？
I don't mind at all.
僕の
Dan, let's have a bizarre shout.
ダン？タクマさんと一緒は嫌なの？
部屋そういうわけじゃないけど。ほら。
Dan looks at me, hinting that he wants me to figure something out. Must be reason that he's somewhat embarrassed and he can't tell Ayaka. Nah, we're buddies, aren't you? Why are you so embarrassed?
違うよさては兄ちゃん察しが悪いな。
What'd you say? I, the number one sensitive protagonist, am bad at reading the room? Preposterous.
敏感系って卑猥です。
Why? Ayaka's flustered, but even sensitive me doesn't know the reason.
まあいいや。明日から休みだけど兄ちゃんだって一日中家にいるわけじゃないもんね。
Alright, tomorrow's Saturday. I don't have anything to do, so I'll be here.
いやどっか出かけてよ。引きこもりじゃないんだから。
Well, I might go to Hiyori's place to work part-time, but basically I'll be in her room.
あや姉ちゃん兄ちゃんと遊んでやって。お外で元気よく遊んでやって。
Listen, just give the man some time to jerk it, okay? He's at that age.
いいけど。
Ayaka nodded to the heads of unison. It's true that having a stranger living in your room isn't pleasant, but he calls me Nichan, so I thought it'd be fine.
洗い物は苦手なの。
Awesome, I could stretch my legs out fully. I have zero reason to trust this game. As expected of a detached house's bath, its size does not disappoint. Still, after 5 people have used it, it certainly smells like a family bath. If it were just Aka, Maru, and Marika, it might not be like this, but when Junosuke and Dana are mixed into, so that's how it is, huh? Marika, the misophobe, apparently can't enter the bath unless she's the first one. Subsequent order is also fixed, with all the girls going first and then the men. Poor men. Even raising the toilet seat is forbidden, so I wonder if they feel a bit uncomfortable. I've never understood that personally. Maybe it's just because I also sit down for number 1. Like, I also piss sitting down. Like, I don't feel the need to just go out of my way to raise the toilet seat, piss while standing up, risking missing everywhere. And then just fucking use toilet paper to clean off anyway. I'll just fucking sit down instead. Hell, even with like fucking like restaurant toilets or something like that, I always just go to the fucking stall anyway. Might as well fucking sit down and like watch a couple like a couple more fucking minutes of video I had on my phone.
兄ちゃんちょっといい？
Nichan got him in a Dan says, but he's dressed, so it's technically fine. Yeah, peeper!
違うよ兄ちゃんの裸なんて見ても嬉しくないから。
It wouldn't make you happy?
真顔で聞かないでよ。はいこれ。
Wonder who would burst in naked in the Yoakari house, but Dan, wearing pajamas, simply leans a cleaning tool against the bath
お母
wall.
さんがお風呂入ったら掃除してって。じゃないと明日自分が入れないからって。
If I clean it, will that really be enough for her? She's a deep-seated misophobe, apparently. Well, I'll do it anyway. I'm did it to you guys, after all. I'll make every nook and cranny sparkling clean.
さあちなみに結構 かりそう？
I won't take my time for a bit longer.
わかった！頑張ってな、兄ちゃん！
Dan leaves the bath looking oddly happy. That's blatantly suspicious. What is he plotting? He's at a sensitive age, and the guy's business is something I should worry about. So I push it to the back of my mind and slowly enjoy the large bath. My nightwear has been stolen. I got out of the bath and opened my bag to change to nightwear, but the clothes I had washed at Huey's house are gone. In their place, the knees of my family pajamas are neatly folded, including a spare.
他の子のお家に行っても私たちがすぐ隣にいるからね。
A letter is included even. Well, the picture's already circulating, and I don't really care if Dan laughs at me, so whatever. Surprisingly, the pajamas aren't uncomfortable. We accept the situation and decide to put the bag in Dan's room for cleaning. The room's dark. Is he already asleep? He looked so energetic just a while ago, but I opened the door without thinking too much. Yeah, yep, I can't show that in a fucking Christian video game. Don't announce it like that, that's nasty. I think he just broke. You're lucky it was me. If it were Akamaru, you'd be dead. I flop on the room light and place my bag down. Why are you so calm after witnessing someone else jerking out? Dan, naked and masturbating, finally finds his voice. I intended to manly leave the room quietly, but it seems he wants attention. By the way, why are you completely naked? Can't get excited without taking my clothes off. Oh no. It's more advanced than I expected. Honestly, I'm not happy to see you masturbating. I'm not doing this to make you happy, Dan says. Oh, so you're not trying to make me happy, you're just trying to make the little guy downstairs happy. That's so funny, Dan says. I see you. You let your guard down thinking I was cleaning the bath, huh? You're a bastard. Can't you at least hold it off until I go out tomorrow? The strange behavior in the bath makes sense now, and I unintentionally say what I really felt. Can't hold it if I don't do it 3 times a day, Dan says. Is that a healthy diet? Isn't 1 time enough? I haven't done it at all since coming here. Huh? Don't you die if you hold back so much? No. What the hell are you on? I mean, like... You mean like my seed won't be passed on? Anyway, what's with those pajamas, Dan says. I don't want that kind of retort from your half-erect self. Put on some clothes now. Even I'm utterly astonished by how horny this dude is. And something about Dan's state is strange. Nii-chan, modern they often call me spineless and pathetic, but... There's only one thing I won't forgive, you see, Dan says. Being lectured by a naked half-erected guy with his penis dangling. And that is having my jerk-off session corrupted, Dan says. I blush unintentionally at the boy in the throes of puberty making such a high-pitched declaration. How embarrassing. He'll definitely recall this years later and turn bright red. Wish, you see, something that has to be done. Not being interrupted by anyone freely and saving yourself, Dan says. Oh, if someone sees it, it's already sex. It's part of the play, and one wrong move is social death. You're interrupting my precious jerk-off session. I won't forgive you even if you're my Nii-chan. Dan says. Takuma says, my bad. The truth is, I haven't come yet, Dan says. I leave the room because dealing with any more Tsun-jerk, short for the Tsundere jerker, would lower my IQ. Then, there was a moment when I thought you were a normal boy. But you're undoubtedly a member of the Yohakari family. Good for you, Dan. You're not left out. That's fine, no problem.
毒されちんこ。今、ダンの部屋からオナニーの邪魔しないでって耳がはらみそうな悲鳴が聞こえたんだけど通報した。
Okay choice in sweaters, by the way, Maru. Could you stop reporting things after the fact?
ダンがどうしたの？
なんでもありません、姉様。それより今日はけだものが2匹も我が家にいて不安で眠れないので、一緒に寝てもいいですか？
私はいいけど。
Maru smirks at me as if to say, serves you right. She's using me as an excuse to fill her on his eyes while looking down on me. She's gonna get him indeed. I want to sleep with you too.
お兄ちゃんは遠慮してください。
Nah, she snorted.
童貞はせいぜいオナザルとイカ臭い部屋で仲良く寝てろ。
Just you wait, you perverted ape. In front of the pure Ayaka, I can't retort, and I'm utterly defeated by triumphant younger sister. I didn't want to fucking see that. 1:15:30. Somehow this household is actually the most fucking dangerous one. And that's saying something, considering the other one has fucking Miuri in it.
何マル。
あの男のパジャマどう思います？
素敵だと思う。
姉様の好感度アップのためだけにあんなダサいの着るなんてブサおめ。
Let's talk about accumulates more undeserved resentment without his knowledge. Morning.
おはよう。
I greet Monica from 3 meters away as we run into each other in the hallway, then wash my face in the washroom. Still wary of me, but I suppose there's improvement that I'm not being sprayed with a mysterious liquid.
兄ちゃんおはよ
Morning. The begins brushing his teeth as if nothing happened last night. I'm not heartless enough to bring it up.
う。しょっぽい。
Damn, seems today I'm in the mood to find even the most trivial things obscene.
そうだ兄ちゃん。今日はどっか出かけるの？
I'm going to my part-time job.
いつから？どれくらい？何時に帰ってくるの？
What are you, my clingy girlfriend?
違うし。
He probably just wants to jerk off. With no obligation to adjust my schedule for his masturbation habits. Enter the toilet, comma, hips and heart. Next to the bath, it's one of the few places where I can secure some private space. Why do I have a bad feeling? Why do I have a terrible feeling? Why do I have a negative feeling? Why do I have the worst feeling in my fucking life right now? Never had a habit of staying in the toilet for long, but since sleepover began, my stay time has increased slightly. Occupied.
たくまさん、
I told you to call me a Nichan at home.
トイレの中で威張られても。
Apparently my fucking bad feeling was overtuned. Here's the point, I'm currently naked from the waist down. This house is big, but is there only one toilet?
そうなんですよ。たまに順番待ちになっちゃって大変なんです。
Sorry, I'll get out now. I'll get it out.
言い直さなくていいですから。
Perhaps my mind was lax from the freedom of the toilet, but I seem to have said something necessary.
綾香姉様。
マルもトイレ？ごめんね、今お兄ちゃんが入ってて。
今すぐ出ないとそのまま一生出られなくしてあげる。
Scary! My crotch clenched.
10、9。
What are you counting down for?
何の騒ぎだい？
おトイレ、誰か入ってるの？
The Yoakari family gathers one by one. This isn't a convenience store checkout, so don't all line up at once. Kind of hard to do my business with y'all waiting right in front of the door.
居候の分際でトイレに立てこもるつもり。
I'm the one being besieged here!
早くしてください、お兄ちゃん。
早くしてください。
変なとこに反応しないで。
もう終わりだわ。
マリカまで。
男の子がした後のトイレなんて私死んじゃう。
I think this house needs a toilet exclusively for your mom, Ayaka.
君はいいから早くしてくれ。
一体何の騒ぎ？
私たちの暴行を盾に居候がトイレに立てこもった。
兄ちゃん早く出てきてよ。だって僕。
What, you two? Doesn't being family mean even the does being family mean even the wavelength of your urge to pee is in sync?
オナニーしたいんだよ。
In this situation!
朝昼晩しないと死んじゃうんだよ。
Amazing, Ayaka's little brother. I respect that unwavering focus, but you don't have to do it in a crowded toilet.
お兄ちゃん、綾香、恥ずかしくない音出すやつのモノマネするんで、そのうちに。
That's something you can do?
私の姉様の声帯からトイレの流水音を出させるつもり？どこまで姉様を汚すつもり？
Ah!
あなた、私、これまで幸せだったわ。
マリカ待て、死ぬなマリカ。俺なら30秒でトイレ掃除できるから死ぬんじゃない。
おーない。
ジャバジャバジャバジャバ。
It's just happy from this house. I hate this house.
3分あればおうちピカピカ。
それでどうだったの、あやちゃんのうちは。
Man, that was something else. How do I put it? It's dense. The air, personalities, the atmosphere of that house was perfect, complete. You see.
なんでガールズトークなのにたっくんが入ってきてるの？なんで自ら語ってるの？
It's not an experience you can have living a normal life. I think about it that way. I feel like my current situation is actually quite fortunate, you know.
語り口調がドキュメンタリー風。だべってないで仕事しろや、新入り。
Yes, ma'am. As I blend in with the gathered childhood friends, he scolds me. Perhaps because of my lunchtime on perhaps because it's lunchtime on a weekend, but there are more customers than on weekdays.
さて、邪魔者はいなくなったわね。で、どうだったの、あやちゃん。
たくまさんすごいですね。うちでも平然としてました。
そう見えただけじゃないの。心なしか疲れてそうだったけど。
Look him! How many will it be?
うちは八百屋じゃないぞ。無駄に元気そうだけど。そうです。お父さんには脅され、お母さんには避けられ、妹には唾を吐きかけられ、弟と何かいけないことがあったらしいですけど、今日もたくまさんは元気です。
せめてあやちゃんだけでも味方になってあげないと。
そうは思うんですけど、たくまさん男の子ですから、私どういうことしたら喜んでくれるのかわからなくて。
Probably not being at that house anymore.
そりゃやっぱエロじゃね。日和には聞いてません。お仕事しててください。んだよ、仲間外れにして。プンププン。
What's wrong here? You do need to fall.
拗ねてるだけだから。お前、そのデリカシーのなさでよく綾香の家で殺されなかったな。
I was acting meek at Ayaka's house.
そうね。一緒に何かするだけでも喜んでくれるんじゃない？たっくん、あやかのこと妹みたいだって言ってたし。
一緒にですか？リタ先輩は何かありませんか？私？そんなこと聞かれても。
あんたはいいわよね。昔みたいに虫取りにでも誘えばいいんだから。
虫取りなんてもうしないっての。
でっかい蝶々捕まえて自慢してくる可愛いリタはもういないのね。
大人になるって残酷ですね。だから男の子だってたくまに間違われるんだよ。もう今は私のことはどうでもいいでしょ。あやちゃんの話して。
I think that tomorrow's finally the day. Finally time to sleep at Rita's house. Your start, which I can hear perfectly as usual, reminds me of an unresolved issue. Honestly, I'm at my limits just thinking about how to get through the day at the Yorkati house. But I can't keep saying that.
辛くなったらいつでもうちに来ていいからね。
Please wait one more week.
みおり死んじゃうよ。
Please don't die. You have Yuri, don't you?
たくまさん、ちょっといいですか？
What's up, Ayaka? Call me Unicha, and I've become something of a catchphrase, but I realized that this isn't the Yorkati house, and I restrain myself.
これから兄姉たちとお買い物ついでに寄り道して帰りますので、お仕事終わったら先に帰っててください。
Are you telling him to die? Got it, I'll be back before dinner too.
それで、夜時間くれますか？
Ayaka looks down, seemingly a bit embarrassed. When used so suggestively... What? When you say that so suggestively, you make my knowing your own each chance hard pound. Pound. Yeah, sure.
じゃあ夜にあやかの部屋来てくださいね。
Ayaka returns to Kyone and the others looking happy. Sin has unexpected pounding and development.
ないから安心しろ。
It's a sleepover, so it's fine if there's a little something like that, isn't it? It's fine.
あやかとでも会ってほしいのか？
It's better than nothing, isn't it?
そういうもんか。
I'm fine with nothing happening with you.
言葉には気をつけろよ。私はいつでも切れるナイフになれる年頃だぞ。
What, do you want something to happen with me too?
そういうわけじゃないけどさ、意識してるやつじゃなくてもはっきりないと言われるのはなんだかな。たくまだってそうだろ？
Stop pretending to be an understanding woman sometimes.
理由なく私のこと下げるのやめて。
ごちそうさま。
Vito,
何？
I'll bid you a place tomorrow evening. Don't growl at me.
一度決めたことなんだから最初くらいちゃんと止めてあげなさいよ。
わかってる。
She turns her face away, looking displeased as usual, and leaves
明
fast.
日からのお泊まりでどうにか仲直りしときなさいよ。いつまでもあんなんじゃめんどくさいし。
You tried. Once. But he tried. I know, I'll figure something out. Sleepover life I thought I was getting used to still has a mountain of problems.
明日なんて来なければいいのに。夜更かしするんです。
What's this all of a sudden? As promised, when I visit Ayaka's room at night, I find her in her pajamas looking fired up for some reason.
お泊まり。その真髄はすなわち夜更かしすることだったんです。
That's certainly a classic.
明日もお休みですし、朝までコースで問題ないんです。
That phrasing seems a little problematic, though. If that little sister of hers heard that outside the door, I'd probably be killed the moment I left the room. I get that you called me here because you want to stay up all night. So what exactly do you want to do?
ふん。今日の綾香は一味違いますよ。
Seems confident. Honestly, as a guy, I'm happier spending time with Ayaka than being in the same room as that horny degenerate Dan.
ホラー映画を一緒に見ましょう。朝まで。
Till morning.
安心してください。今日ねのおすすめ10本借りてきましたから。
I'm not worried about the number of movies. I'm worried about whether I can endure horror movies until morning.
お兄ちゃん、もしかして怖いのダメなんですか？
Not bad with them, but I'm not a fan. What about you, Ayaka?
ダメです。
Why are you so confident?
正確にはダメですけど、好きです。
So, like, morbid curiosity?
はい。でもホラー映画なんて一人で見られるわけないじゃないですか。そこでお兄ちゃんと一緒なら普段見られないホラー映画がたくさん見られます。
I see.
それにお兄ちゃんも楽しんでくれるかなって。
Be my little sister.
綾香の家ではもうお兄ちゃんの妹ですよ。
Ayaka's slightly mischievous smile is so cute that I almost forget that I'm in the den of demons. It's true that Ayaka's a good, cute girl, but demons live in this house. If I let my guard down too much, I don't know where a demonic hand might reach out from. Or so I thought. Now click on Steam. I meant to click on Steam, but I fucking missed. Is it a wonder I don't play sniper or hit scan characters? First movie is surprisingly scary and I'm already losing my composure. Hey, Aka, don't you have any B-horror movies to start with?
今日ねのおすすめなんて信じた綾香がバカでした。
It's not the type of horror that relies on jump scares, but atmospheric horror that creeps up on you is against the rules. It's seriously scary. Partway through, Ayaka's so scared that she won't let go of my sleeve. Trying to continue, but can you at least turn on the lights?
そんな邪道を綾香に歩ませるつもりですか？
Where exactly are you trying to go?
さあ次ですよ。
Wait, just wait a little longer. Need time to calm my heart right now. Change the subject. Right, I'll ask about something I've actually been curious about since yesterday. Those are some unique pajamas. What is that monster? Ask by looking at the weird character on Ayaka's pajamas.
化け物！どこにいるんですか？
Right next to you. Sorry, just kidding, just kidding.
次やったら丸呼びますからね。
Don't use your little sister as a threat. What's that weird, unique character called?
この子ですか？ベアタマくんです。
Ignoring Ayaka, who eagerly jumped at the topic, I stared at the mysterious character. Eggs stuck on its body like tumors, a bear with crazy eyes. Is this what they call gross cute? Look closely, I have several pieces of merchandise for this character in the room. So it must be her favorite. So what kind of character is this Beatama?
北アメリカに生息していて、人を見ると生卵を投げつけてくるとっても愛嬌のある生物なんです。
What part of that is charming? Still mad while looking at the Biyatama printed on Aka's shirt.
あんまり見られると恥ずかしいです。
Sorry. Look closely. Is this outfit of Aka's kind of erotic? I haven't been consciously thinking about it, but Aka's nightwear is just an oversized t-shirt and she's not wearing anything underneath. So she's probably wearing she's probably wearing panties at least. Her thighs are generously exposed and it looks like I could see everything if it flipped up just a little. Looks like I could see them, but her guard is firm. Different kind of heart pounding even than with Kione. There's our sleep where the girl's house should be. Aka?
寝てませんからね。
When I glance at the side, Aka's dozing off. It's almost midnight. We're asleep, but you don't have to force yourself.
まだ1本しか見てないじゃないですか。まだまだ夜は長いですから。
Never say so, Aka. I'll stay with you. Ah! I'm screaming alone. Aka's fallen asleep, breathing peacefully. It's scary, but I can't wake her up. I can't move for fear of waking Aka, and I can't reach for the remote to stop the movie. And what's with this horror movie? It's seriously scary. Who gave permission to film something this scary? Are they a god? It's almost over.
呪ってやろう。もう死んでるの。
Oh, he's an adult. Wait, huh? She's not here. I thought I heard the little sister's voice from behind me, but I can't see her. You're kidding, right? Hey.
呪い。
What dialect is that? Come hard by looking at the sleeping face of Aka, who's completely in dreamland.
これで終わりと思ったか。
Condensation runs down my back. What'd you put in there?
ダンの使用済みこんにゃく。
Are you trying to impregnate me? What a filthy thing.
姉様の寝顔を見ていいのはこの私だけ。
Don't leave some like cognac within reach of a horny teenage boy.
静かにして姉様が起きる。もし起こしたら殺す。呪いなら証拠は残らないことに今気づいた。
Don't learn bad things from horror movies. It's fiction. It's fiction. I'm not scared of anything.
深夜に姉様の部屋で無防備な姉様の隣で愛らしい寝顔の姉様と。これは死罪。
Isn't that too much?
いつまで姉様の隣にいるつもり？
I mean, she is holding my sleeve.
なんて卑劣な男。姉様を人質にこの私までも毒牙にかけようだなんて。
Saying that, little sister sits next to Aka and has her grab her sleeve as
こ
well.
っち見たら殺す、寝たら殺す、動いたら殺す。
For now, do you want to watch a horror movie too?
喋ったら殺す。
Aka, wake up.
寝取り。寝てません。寝てま
That's a bit of a stretch.
せん。あれ、マルどうしたの？
私も姉様と一緒にホラー映画を。
Okay, you're at your limit, right? Let's call it a night for today and do this again some other time, okay?
また今度。絶対ですよ。
おいちょっと待て。これからまたうとうと姉様といい感じに。
Yeah, that's a promise. I'll join you next time I come too.
約束です。お兄ちゃん。
Feel a murderous gaze from my side, but I remain impassive. Persuade Aka and call it a night.
次は生きて帰れると思うな。
When I'm returning to Dan's room, I receive a grateful word from the little sister. The little sister was scarier than a horror movie. I start to feel a chill as I return to Dan's room to quickly get into bed, and I don't trust Dan. I don't trust Dan. I don't trust Dan. How many times has it been today?
7回目。
7, he says. Techno break yourself.
恥じら
Be
って。
embarrassed. Be a
僕
little
のオナニ
embarrassed
ー見
about
て
having
少し
seen
は
my
恥じらって。
masturbation, Dan says. Why? Because younger siblings so crazy. Ignoring the noisy degenerate, I go to sleep. So the time's finally come. It's been a week, but I can still clearly recall the events that transpired in this hallway. Because the Yomakari household was quite the den of demons. But this is completely new territory. And now the final boss appears. Goes without saying that barging into the apartment of a girl who lives alone is a bad idea. It's still a mystery to me why Rito agreed to Kyone's proposal, but judging from her reaction yesterday, there is no doubt she is reluctant. Oh, what they do goes nothing. Just standing here won't get me anywhere, so I steel myself and press the intercom. Hear a flurry of a noise from inside, and after a moment the door opens. Hey. Oh, she sees my face, door slammed shut. Why'd you open it in the first place? Is this a warning to show that she hasn't let her guard down? After a short while, the door opens again, and Rita just peeks her head out. Can I come in?
1万で
Here?
本当に出さないでよ。
I know it's not much, but I'm giving one of these to everyone, so please accept it.
最初にそれはずるくない？
You're the one who brought it up.
ああ、言えばこういう。いいから入って。
Pardon the intrusion. Rita reluctantly lets me into, gives me a neat and tidy impression. Space is enough for one person, the kitchen is also large. Wait a minute. Rita, forgive me asking, but is this by any chance a studio apartment?
お風呂トイレも一緒だけど。何？文句あるの？
No, no, it's not what I meant at all, but sleep over in a studio apartment with a female classmate. And if my classmates were having such a delicious experience, I think it would die jealous rage, no matter who it was. Peter, where in the world am I supposed to... As I'm getting flustered by myself, my vision suddenly blocked by a pure white curtain.
いい？ちゃんと止めてあげるけど、私の部屋なんだし、ルールを破ったらすぐに放り出すから。
I don't mind that, but what are the rules?
その1、勝手にカーテンは開けないこと。何か用があるときは5分前に紙に書いてこっちに渡してからにして。
Cherry blossom-shaped memo pad and a ballpoint pen are slid under the curtain.
その2、お互いいないものとして生活すること。私に迷惑かけない限りは好きにしてくれていいから。その3、うちであったことは絶対他の子に話さないこと。以上。
Yes, Sensei, I have a question. What should I do if I have to go to the toilet while you're sleeping?
行かないで。
I'll wear a diaper.
どんな脅し文句？5分待っても返事なかったら目隠しして言って。
I feel like I might accidentally step on you, Rito.
ベランダに。
Wait, okay, let's talk constructively. How about I sleep on that side? I don't mind if you open the curtain on me.
なんで私がトイレとか行くたびにあんたの顔見なくちゃいけないわけ？
Okay, fair enough.
わかった。もうずっと目隠ししてる？あと耳栓と手錠。
I feel like I developed some kind of mental illness, so please spare me. It's going nowhere, so I have no choice but to accept Rito's proposal.
じゃあ、あとは勝手に呼吸して貝のように静かに生きていて。
Yes. Since we have this lingering awkwardness between us, I figured this is the best conversation we're gonna get, and decided to obey for now. I'll at least properly make up before I leave Rito's place, but for now I'll just wait for an opportunity.
壁に穴開けたら怒られるかな。
I'm maintaining a state of nothingness. Not like a clam, but like a sea otter holding one. The sound of life from beyond the curtain... But the sounds of life from beyond the curtain mock me, rustling in the back of my ears. Now it's just not just sounds, smells too. Perhaps she was completely written me off as non-existent because I can picture Rito in my mind cooking in high spirits. Even if we were separated by a curtain, I can't block the sound or smell. Fatally delicious smell stimulates my nasal passages. Gotta think of it, I haven't eaten lunch. I'd forgotten because I was thinking for so long in my ruin of a house, preparing myself mentally to come to Rito's place. Goes out saying that we'll have dinner separately, so I need to go buy something to read out. Write permission to go out on the memo pad that Rito gave me and slide it under the curtain.
ああ、いけない。お醤油買っておかないと。
Would you even notice? Feel anxious by Rito being so absorbed in her cooking. At the same time, I'm surprised by an unexpected side of her. So she can't cook. She lives alone, so it makes sense. More to the point, I still haven't fully shaken off my boyish image of her. Crap. While I'm lost in thoughts of the past, my stomach lets out a magnificent growl. Rito, that was just a physiological phenomenon.
食べる？
Huh?
食べるって聞いてるの。
Rito's hands is a plate of what looks like homemade nikujaga. Are you sure?
ちょっと多く作りすぎたし。お腹うるさいし。
Rito, you're my savior.
気持ち悪い。
Immediately partake of nikujaga she reluctantly pushed on me. So delicious. I mean, potatoes are shaping into them hangnails in my desolate heart.
意味わかんないんだけど。
Her words are harsh, but her expression seems not entirely displeased, so I steal my resolve. Sorry. I was wrong. become much more girly than back then.
はい。
あ、もしもしリト？たくまのやつどう？ちょうど今頃の時間は
そうね。ありがとう。今すぐ携帯解約して。
違約金取られちゃう。
気にするとこそこ。
Let me talk to her. Take it each phone and speaking to the receiver. Your timing sucks! Read the room! Read the goddamn room!
なんで私キレられてんの？
I hang up on her without a care and return the phone and the empty plate to Rito. It was delicious, thanks for the mail.
うん。
Rito doesn't seem to know what to do either and closes the curtain. The atmosphere was perfect for making up, but that blonde went and ruined it. Still, there's no use blaming Hewity. Still time. After all, I'm staying for 2 nights. There should be plenty of chances. I gotta make it a dance. The gentle but long-lasting tension is already becoming unbearable for me. Rito, on her part, must also be conscious of me because she becomes quieter after dinner. No? Suddenly hear the sound of a shower from the end curtain. Seems Rito's gone to take a bath. Oh, I can finally breathe. All my shoulders, which are a little stiff from tension, spread out on the floor, basking in a fleeting sense of freedom. Wait, should I really be satisfied with this? I feel like the silent majority of demanding... I feel like the silent majority is demanding something of me. One room apartment was just the 2 of us. Sophia, my classmate, a childhood friend, I've reunited with this taking a bath. Maybe I have to prove that I'm a man who does not betray expectations. Let's go shopping. Don't be a fucking creep. I'll go buy some snacks and use them as a conversation starter with Rito. You can blame me for prioritizing affection points over the opinion of the voiceless masses. Oh, what else kind of snacks Rito likes? Both prefer sweets or something. Also, I feel like I'm just going insane and it's not what I think is going on. But I can't help but feel like this. I've seen this. Hold on. Let's just open this one. There should be at least like 1 or 2 in here. No. Keeps going. Similar but not quite it. You can't blame me for feeling like I've seen this one in the Sky Full of Stars, considering this is a very frequent fucking background in that game. It's troubling.
このクリームたっぷりあんみつがいい？
What are you doing here? I didn't come here to raise your affection level, you know.
ピロリロリン。
Hey, don't raise your affection level.
おごってもらうお礼に気になるあの子の好みを教えてあげる。どうせモンブランが好き。
That's some half-assed advice.
あとチキンも食べたい。
Eating oily food in the middle of the night shows a lack of femininity.
ピロリロリン。
Why did your affection level go up?
おごってくれるから。
If Rito hates Mont Blanc, I'm making you pay me back. Rito, thanks for the meat potatoes. I want to eat a Mont Blanc.
え、本当？あ、
That girl's got skills. Though she was blonde, it seems she liked my offering.
お風呂は命の選択。
Rito?
話しかけないでってば。
But I can't sleep like this. Lying down on futons with the curtain completely closed, but this is, after all, a studio apartment. Thinking that Rito's sleeping next to me, just one curtain away. Just can't seem to calm down. But at Hewitty's place, I could sleep at his distance without a curtain. So why is it different now?
寝息聞いたら叩くから。
Don't ask me impossible. This is so close I could probably hear her sighs, let alone her breathing. Without the curtain, it would be almost like sleeping side by side. Sorry in advance if I step on you and if I go to the toilet tonight.
バカ。おやすみ。
Good night. I definitely can't sleep.
たっくん、遊ぼう。
Yeah, let's. It's like those I recall the Rita of the past. It's true we were childish friends, but my perception of her was just that of a neighborhood friend I got along with, to the extent that I mistook her for a boy. Or the same for Rito. If I knew more about her, making up would be a simple matter. It's precisely because we have this awkward distance that it's so difficult. We got to school. We got school again tomorrow, so maybe I'll ask a little about the current Rito. Stay warm when you sleep.
余計なお世話。
This is difficult.
今のリトね
During lunch break, I decided to ask about Rito. You and I are close with her, right?
え。まあそりゃ付き合い長いもの。でも一番は日和だと思うわよ。私らは仲いいっていうか姉妹みたいな感じ。
Is that how it is?
あやちゃんとかだってそうだもの。やっぱり年長ってのもあると思うけど。
Kyonet does act like a big sister, so I kinda get what she means. It's not something to brag about, though. What do you think, Aka? What's she like?
リト先輩付き合いが悪いってわけじゃないんですけど、どちらかというと一人が好きなタイプだと思うので、あやかもあまり。
Come think of it, I'd be curious. Why do you only call Rito senpai, not the others?
先輩呼びの方が嬉しそうな顔するので、たくまさんがお兄ちゃんって呼ばれて喜ぶみたいなもんだと思います。
I see.
たっくん、あやちゃんにお兄ちゃんって呼ばせてるの。
Kyonet looks at me with a face that says, wow, that's a turn-off. Aka, keep this a secret from Rito and Hyuri, okay?
それはお兄ちゃんの態度次第です。
I feel like I'm going to become more and more spoiled.
リトの話してたんじゃないの？
She's often off compared to when we first saw each other, but I feel like we haven't completely broken the ice yet.
リトもああやって怒っちゃった手前、自分から行くのは難しいんじゃないの？
I guess I'll have to be a little proactive.
たくまさん、結構リト先輩のこと気にかけてますよね。日和とかすごい存在なのに。
I mean, I think I treat you roughly like I do with Yuri. With Rito, it's just the two of us, so I'm more considerate. Since we have this opportunity, I want to have a bit more fun.
前向きなのはいいことだと思うから応援してあげる。
頑張ってください。仲直りできたら、あやかが褒めてあげますから。
Yeah, and we come to the conclusion that I'm the one who has to do the work.
で、たくまとはどうなんだよ。もうやったのか。
頭湧いてるの？
辛辣。でもそんなリトが好き。
うざったい。
私とたくまはもう川の字に並んで寝た仲だからな。違うか。川じゃなくてあれは
3人いたの？ああ、みよりおばさんか。
まあうちの慣れ慣れしさは特別として。
自覚あるんだ。
このお泊まりもいつまで続くかわかんないけどさ、リトもせっかくだからもうちっと楽しく過ごしたいだろ。
うん。ま
あ。Open your mind。
何？催眠術？
リトはだんだんツンデレになる。リトはだんだんツンデレデレデ。
デレ成分いらないから。
ツンなのは認めるんだ。
あんたのことなんて全然好きじゃないんだからね。
It's Total Takuma's bedtime! I don't trust it. Don't you go wondering who this benefits? As the bath critic who has traveled from home to home, this is finally the final episode. Since it's a studio department for a single person, it's one of those where the bath and toilet are in the same room. At a glance, this type of 3-point unit bath tends to be avoided, but since this building is relatively new, it has a clean and organized impression. Plus, for a single person, it has many advantages. Cleaning it is easy. Unlike the slovenly Kyone, Rito is responsible, so room and bath are both clean. In any case, just having a bathtub is the best. I too had dreamed of living a self-sufficient life, cooking for myself, taking baths, and living a carefree and grounded life once I started living alone. Never thought it would be a house when I'll literally be grounded, though. It's not a laughing matter at all. But if I continue working part-time at this pace, I can either rent a room by the end of the next month, or I have Tomohiko to clear that ruin. Till then, I have no choice but to rely on my childhood friends. So tomorrow I'll be staying at someone else's house again. The showdown is tomorrow morning. Just in case I fail to make up with Rito, I decide to wait until the last possible moment to minimize the damage. I don't have the confidence to spend a whole night in an even more awkward situation. If I stay in the bed that Rito used for too long, it might create a strange misunderstanding, so I decided to get out soon. Crap, I forgot to gotta change clothes. Until now, there was always a washroom that doubled as a changing room, but now once I get out of the bath, I'm right in Rito's room. I was careless. Oh, she'd probably get me a change of clothes. Rito! Rito!
大声で呼ばないで。何？
I forgot my change of clothes. Sorry, but could you get them from my bag?
なんで私が？
I can't exactly come out like this, can I?
もし出てきたら通報するから。
Then I'm counting on you. Asked casually, but there's nothing in my bag that would be embarrassing to see, so there shouldn't be any problem, right?
荷物少な。
I forgot to
よ
fucking...
くこんなんで一人暮らし始めようと思ったわね。
She said things like, don't shout, why should I? And if you come out, I'm calling the police.
着替え。これかな。あれ？それっぽいのもう一つあるけど。何このパジャマ。ああ、日和のか。男の子ってこんなの履いてるの？
Rito, hey! I'm hearing some disturbing words from over here.
スースーしそう。
Don't stare at my underwear.
うっさい。見たくて見てるわけじゃないんだから。扉開けるけど目開けたらぶつから。
You're the one who should close your eyes. It's no use if I close mine.
私も見たくないから今から30秒湯船に潜って。
Isn't that long? 10 seconds should be enough, right?
文句があるならそのまま出て行ってもらうけど。
Fine, I'll submerge myself. Now, okay, start.
お尻見えてるし。もういいよ。
See?
見えた。
Jeez, Rito is such a pervert.
ぶっ殺されたいの。
Oh, that helps. Thanks.
っていうか着替えるの早っ。ちゃんと拭いたの？
I read in a magazine that's slightly damp now no more popular.
ちゃんと乾かしてこい。
Jeez, I need to grow up about it. I get it. All great.
ママ、髪乾かして。
Fucking course she would. Seems it's the second day, but I'm still not used to sleeping here. Last night it took me a long time to finally fall asleep. Rito's sleeping soundly. Rito couldn't fall asleep last night either, so she must have been tired. Have to be. That's that I managed to hold it in. Seems that won't be the case today. I really have to go with blindfold on. This toilet is short, but considering Rito is lying down and sleeping in between, the difficulty level is quite high. However, the search to pee is undeniable. I have to go. If I wear the provided eye mask, I'll definitely step on Rito, so I slowly open the curtain to at least not wake her. Gently. Ah. What dream are you even having? The half-asleep Rito grabs my ankle firmly and I can't.
たくま、このリト様がやっつけてやる。
I'm the monster. I think what we used to play monster tag back in the
覚
day.
悟。
Ah! I'm about to be pulled down from my feet with the strength I wouldn't expect from the girl's arm. My vision's still unstable. I managed to hold my ground.
倒れぬか、猫まだらしょうね。なれば、この一撃。
Setting is changing. Wow. Rito's forceful uppercut hits my lower abdomen directly. It jiggles in a bad way. Stop, it's gonna leak!
悪は滅び。
I'm saved. Satisfied with a rampage in her sleep, Rito falls asleep. Beyond the now up curtain, Rito is curled up in a small bone after her sleepy rampage. Her sleeping face is completely innocent, but her soft-looking lips hold a magical power that seems to draw me in. Now would I have imagined her sleeping face to be this cute? My heart starts to pound, forgetting everything that just happened. Some I didn't need to reconfirm by this point, but Rito is indeed a girl. It's morning already. The morning sun shines through the window, brightly illuminating my face. Seeing Rito's sleeping face, my heart started pounding again. I couldn't sleep, but it seems I drifted off at some point.
やっと起きたの？早く準備しないと遅刻するよ。
Looking at the clock, she's right. I gotta get ready ASAP. For now, I write on the memo pad to use the toilet and wash stand and send it under the curtain. I'm wondering if I have something important to talk to you about. If I have sleep, I'll start
え、
talking.
今？
That's the only time, right? If we go to school like this, you'll just avoid me again.
ちょっと待って。
I'm no way, and if I miss this chance, I lose the time to make up with Ito again. Even if it's a bit forceful, I have to convey my current feelings. I was wrong for thinking you were a boy, Ito.
それはもう何回も聞いた。まだ許してもない。
I know, but that's not it. What I want us to say right now isn't about that.
だったらなんだって言うの？
I'm conscious of you as a girl! That, no, it's not a confession or anything, so don't misunderstand.
当たり前でしょ。あんたこそ変なこと言わないでよ。
Spent some time alone, and my heart pounded so much from seeing your sleeping face that I couldn't sleep.
やだ、この変態。寝込みをそうとしてたなんて。
I just happened to see it, so how should I put it? I'm properly seeing the current you for who you are, so let's just call it even for what happened in the past. I'm begging you. Expressing my embarrassment and convey my true feelings as they are now.
何それ？
Is that no good?
なかったことになんてできない。
Is it?
だってタクマとはずっと友達だって思ってたもん。
I'm happy to hear that, but as a man, I don't want to be just a friend.
バカなの？私があんたみたいなのに惚れるわけないでしょ。
Rito finally smiles. Oh, it is from behind the curtain. So we've made up, right?
しょうがないからそういうことにしてあげる。でも次なんかやらかしたら絶好だから。
Thanks, Rito. Well, then, if you'll excuse me. And so I regain my precious best friend and go to school together as friends. I opened the curtain to wash my face. Must I have sleep? Strangely flesh-colored Rito standing in front of me.
なんで？カーテン。
Passed the memo properly. Yeah, I think I'm at fault this time too, but how was she getting changed while having that conversation? Thinking about it that way is kind of erotic. Nah, it's just plain erotic. A girl in the middle of changing is obviously erotic. Am I an idiot? Need to handle the situation skillfully, or a rift that can never be filled will fall between me and the eagle. Gradually, Rito's cheeks turned red. I don't have much time. I should probably just convey my current feelings honestly. Yeah, Rito, you look like a proper girl too! That was not the correct option. That day, I wished I could live like the carefree blonde who looking at me as I rabbit to school, asked, got the mumps, go to the hospital. I can't fucking pause this, so I'm gonna just end the part here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye bye.